Glory go to the Creator. It's an honor to be here today. But I love the theme, American healing. Well, first, let's think about something. Where did America come from? Have it always been America? Or was it just created to be America? Who are the real Americans? America keep changing and changing and changing. Let's go back in time when the American Indians looked like I look and roamed the southeast part of the United States freely. I love what the mayor said. We have to tell the truth. We cannot heal America until we fix the foundation. Can we start right there?
Hawa bless, beautiful people. Tawada. Heya. Heya. Ampetu washte. Familia. This is part 5 of the Indigenous American to African American series. I'm so excited to present this, these next 2 or 3 videos that I got coming. Mashaha, first of all, to Chief Warhorse for opening up and reminding us of our foundation here in America. These next 2 parts, I'm going to call it a paper genocide special. We're going to break old assumptions and indoctrinations. We're about to get real deep, fam. And I feel these next parts will make it unquestionable who were the real American natives or aboriginals. Your ancestors are calling out to you. Do you hear them? The time is here. No more classifications, no more tags, or made up races. Know who you are. You know it's part of your family stories. Wake up. And I call out to any so-called scholar watching this, hearing this right now. If you still not convinced, even with the last 4 parts of this series, and the other information out now around the plane, you better pay close attention to these next parts. The gig is up. Isaiah 43. Let's begin.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you for allowing myself and my family. Well, I'm appreciative to be here amongst all of my family at this point. Thank you. Yeah, this is. I will not necessarily keep this brief, but I will keep it as short as I can for just telling you guys how appreciative I am to be here. And there was a certain point in my life where I had come almost at a crossroads with my dad, my sister, my friends, my grandparents. And I had no idea kind of what direction to go into because I had lost a sense of a foundation that I know I had lost a long time ago. And knowing that my mom passed and left me such a powerful, empowering family, such a standing rock, as well as all of the United Sioux Nation. I mean, to be a part of it now, and not just outside supporter, but knowing that this is family for life. And blood couldn't make us any closer. And our journeys have been directed in so many different ways, but yet we're still standing here August 23rd, 2018, embracing each other as if we haven't lost any time. And it's really special for me to be here because I lost my mom at a very, very young age, and I had no idea that I would end up belonging to almost 4 different families. My dad's side, my grandparents' side, my mom's side, and ultimately my own family that I'm starting now with my young daughter, Azori Elizabeth Irving, who I named after my mom. But this is a very special day simply because I get to really, really be intimate with a lot of individuals that I haven't necessarily met face to face all of yet. But the fact that the support has been there, even without necessarily knowing each other, shows how special and what it means to be a native of this country and be a Native American. And for me, I had no idea. I had no idea about the history. I had no idea how inclusive this group is and what it means to be part of Standing Rock and be part of the United Sioux Nation. So I want to thank all you guys for hosting myself, my sister, my best friend Brett Carroll, my grandparents, and the fact that I get to meet my family finally. I mean, you guys have no idea. This is finally meeting my mom's family, and now I'm with you guys forever, and I hope that you don't mind that, because I don't mind it either. So.
This man right here, I often said, Heather, got me teary-eyed right now to see him. God, man, I'm teared. These are tears of joy right here, Heather.
Okay.
Tears of gold.
Yeah, man.
And in all due respect to every race, niggas know black people don't crack. Like, black don't crack.
Yeah, black don't crack. That was,
It rhymes.
yeah,
Shit.
what's it inconsistent?
Well, indigenous don't crack.
Indigenous
The natives don't crack.
The natives don't
You can
crack.
see a native and he could be 90 years old and still looking 50. I'm talking for the natives.
Yeah.
I like when
When it comes to talking about African Americans, I have no education with that. Period. I don't. I don't. I'm not even connecting to that no more. Because that's a system. That's like connecting. Say, hey, he's a bad guy. You don't hang with him. Oh, hey, I'm gonna find out for myself. I'm not African American at all. My folks is not from Africa, and a lot of people in this room, folks ain't from Africa. Might be a couple, but people just don't understand. I ask my grandma, like, "Yo, grandma, what's your background?" She like, Redfoot and Blacktail Indian. What? Yeah, my mother and my father did. We 100% Indians. Ask my other grandma, we got Cherokee in us, and European and Italian, a little Dominican. It's crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? That's why I'm over Africa. Y'all look at me funny, like, nigga, I'm African. Like, you're not though. Like, you're not. 80% of slaves was already here. It was natives. It's crazy.
80, where you get that number from?
Shit, I just checked the books.
Which book?
Yeah.
I got a whole laptop full of this shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, just for me reading. It's not a solid book like, hey, there's only 1,000 slaves came here. And nah, nigga, you gotta read. You have to literally read. Like, I'm so deep into it, I don't think about a slave ship. I think about what was a slave ship called? Jesus. What the fuck was a slave ship called that Christopher Columbus was on? Who funded that slave ship? Who paid for that boat? Like, what was these folks' race? Like, what was their background?
So I just wanted to start out reading from this couple of books here. This first one called Slavery as it Relates to the Negro or African Race, examining the light of circumstances, history, and the Holy Scriptures, with an account of the origin of the black man's color, causes of his state of servitude, and traces of his character, as well in ancient as in modern times, with strictures on abolitionism. All right, so this was written in 1843. Just want to read here. It says, let's start from here, this part. In accordance with this statement of Josephus, in rendering a reason why God called the two first human beings by but one name, and that name being Adam, or the red man, and woman, red, right? We find that the Hebrew language establishes that the words Adam, Adama, Adami, and Adama have all similar meaning. First, Adam, as above, signifies earthy man, red. Second, Adama signifies red earth or blood. Third, Adami signifies my man, red, earthy, human. Fourth, Atman signifies earthy, red, or bloody, all which words are of the same class and spring from the same root, which was Adam,